Beware of trying to help a narcissist. Their image of themselves has to be perfect. You see, they cannot tolerate seeing themselves as flawed in any way. And if you make them feel like they need help, especially your help, they will resent that because you're seen as the cause of their feeling inadequate, insecure, less than perfect. So my mother refuses to elevate her feet. She has edema. Her lower legs are swollen. She's retaining water. And of course, water pills don't help because she needs to raise her feet so that her legs are higher than her heart. This has been explained to her by many different practitioners. She has a registered nurse come 2 or 3 times a week to dress the venous stasis ulcers on her legs. Those happen when the water in the legs try to leave by creating blisters, open sores that weep. I have done everything I possibly could to get this woman to be comfortable elevating her legs. She won't. She'll put them maybe up on a little stool in front of her. That is not going to help the water drain out of her legs. And so the nurse comes, dresses the wounds. What he said was, you need to put new dressings on every day. Now, she has aides that visit. They know how to clean and dress the wounds. She's telling them, my daughter said, my daughter said only the registered nurse is allowed to dress these wounds. Not only did I not say that, or even anything close to it, but why would I? What sense does that make? And so we had a situation. One of her aides, who is just a darling, so helpful and so good, and was doing a beautiful job of cleaning and dressing those wounds, until my mother decided to tell her, oh, no, 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 my daughter says only the registered nurse is supposed to do that. No, leave it alone, leave it alone. Why? Why would she not want her aides to clean and dress her wounds every day? And I was even thinking that, why would she lie? It doesn't make sense. Her legs are kind of numb, so it's not that she's uncomfortable. It's not that she suffers when people put new dressings on. Anyone who makes a suggestion to her, can I make you something to eat? No, 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 and stop cooking for me. Stop cooking for you. I wish somebody would come and cook for me. Don't touch my this. Don't do that. Don't. And then it occurred to me, she has no open sores on her legs. When I ask, how are your legs? How are they healing? Oh, they're fine. It's clearing up. It's a lie. They're not clearing up. So I tried to make sense of it. It's because she resents accepting help. Because accepting help means she's less than perfect. And that causes her great anxiety. I will sometimes, one of her aides will help to do some cleaning. No, leave that. She gets mad at that. Cleaning. I remember one time I cleaned the bathroom. It doesn't get filthy, of course. I mean, it's just this one old lady using it. But, the floors need to be cleaned. Even if it's just like dust from people walking around. Dust happens. Even if you're a very clean person, dust happens. It's just a phenomenon of a living space. I said, all right, and I remember this is a year or two ago. And I said, hello, sweetheart. I love you. I said, all right, well, I cleaned the bathroom for you. She just stares. Okay, thank you. Why should I thank you? That bathroom wasn't dirty. How could that bathroom be dirty? Next time I was there to clean, this is the most adorable thing in the world. I wiped down a piece of the floor and brought it over to her. I'm like, look. Well, that must be blowing up from downstairs. Blowing up from downstairs, like through the heating vent? Yes, I know. I'm being mauled by a tiger. So, because she saw that as being accused of being someone who creates dust and needs help cleaning, she wouldn't say thank you. Of course, I'll do it once in a while when it needs to be done. One of her aides sometimes helps, but the floor, you got to get down there and wipe the floor. No, not being helpful. I don't need help. I've taken care of this house for 53 years. Or 55, whatever, the number changes. 55 years. Without any help. Your father never helped. Well, she wouldn't let him. Nobody's allowed to do anything because things have to be exactly her way. And her way is perfect, and she's perfect, and how dare you insinuate that she needs help. At 99, she'll be 100 in, 2.5 months. Do you have any idea how frustrating it is? I can't. How frustrating it is to do things for someone who doesn't appreciate it and resents how you do it and complains. See, my friend still lives in the house there, downstairs, separate floor, separate entrance. And here's her telling people, oh, my daughter causes me a lot of trouble. What? What good is all these people who come in here? What, are they just going to sit here and look at me? Well, you're 99, you're trapped on the sofa. Even if they did just sit in the other room, it's still someone there in case you need something. So I tell myself, God sees. God sees. God knows that I'm helping someone who causes me a great deal of pain, and I do it because it's the right thing to do. Not because she deserves it, not because I'm appreciated in any way. Matter of fact, I'm resented. She resents me. How dare I treat her like an old crippled person who needs help? Even though she indeed is a very old, disabled woman who needs help. So I try not to interact with her because all she does is upset me. I make sure there are people in and out often. I bring her the groceries, I bring the money, and I sort it out in envelopes for all her aides so they could just take their envelope after a shift. I try so hard to do the right thing. And I'm the villain. So it hurts. It hurts. Not because I expect her to be anything other than what she is, which is mean. She'll even say mean things to her aides, and they're learning to say, please don't speak to me that way. They're learning to stick up for themselves. I do, but she'll forget. And the next time I'll just get abused again. What's the solution? Do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. Don't expect them to appreciate it or in any way acknowledge that you're doing something good. Or if you can, go low contact or no contact. That will probably save you a lot of grief. It will spare you. It will take years off your life if you avoid people who are absolutely horrible to you. Do the right thing because it's the right thing, not because they deserve it and not because they appreciate it.